Hello, hello, Team Cinematic Skeins. This is episode 22. Why do we do that? Like, do y'all need to know what episode number it is? Like, maybe I should stop doing that. Because half the time I don't remember what it is and I have to go look it up, and who wants to go through all that? Hi. It's been a little bit. I warned you guys it probably wouldn't be like every 2 weeks like it was. And I feel bad because sometimes I do want to film every 2 weeks, but then I'm like, I don't have anything to show you. Do you just want to listen to me chit chat? Like, I don't know. But I mean, if you're here, you know I ramble. Like if you've been here for a bit, so maybe you do want to listen to me chit chat. I don't know. My camera angle is weird today. And I'm gonna leave it alone. Hi. I said I was gonna kick the dogs out, and I did. And then I felt bad, so then I let them come back in here and I started filming this video, and then they started acting like fools. So then I've kicked them out again, but I didn't close the door. So the dog gate is up, but I have not closed the door. Hopefully they will be quiet. Anyway, see, they got me all messed up and I've completely forgotten what I was gonna talk about because yeah, there are acquisitions. Of course there are. I can't stop shopping, y'all. I can't. I shopped for this. Look at it. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? I'm a little obsessed with owls, and I didn't used to be. What had happened was, growing up, my mom was obsessed with owls. So we had like these 70s old school, and I wish I still had them. I don't know what happened to them. I think I lost them in a move, but it was like these 70s, literally 70s, like mirrored pictures where it's like a mirror, but they print like a picture on it. We had all these owl ones and they were just hanging up in the living room, and we had like owl statues, and there was this big one. It was like huge, like my waist up. It was massive. And I had this thing where I laid on the floor when I watched TV, and I kept pushing at the owl, like rocking it back and forth with my feet. My mom's like, knock that off. And I said, I'm fine, I'm watching TV. And she's like, quit, put your feet down. I was like, whatever. And then I kicked the statue over and broke it, and she was so mad at me. And we bought another owl statue, but it wasn't the same because the one I knocked over was like pristine white, like with a matte glaze on it, and it was a Tyto, so it was like a barn owl. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I broke it. And then we replaced it with like a horned owl one that wasn't as great. And did I break that one too? No, the dog broke that one. Oops. So yeah, my mom had a thing about owls, and she also had a thing about tattoos where if God meant for you to have that on your body, you would have been born with it. And my comeback was, God didn't pierce my ears, you did. And yeah, that didn't go over so well. But to memorialize my mom is why I got this owl tattoo, because this is what the statue that we had in the 70s looked like. I broke it in the 80s because I was born in the 70s, but you know, this is what the statue looked like. And then I got mom, and yeah, she would hate it, but my aunt approved it, and yeah, so we're good. And then I got covered. But anyway, yeah, that was a random tangent. Owls, that was the whole point, owls. So yes, where'd I get this? Home Goods has started putting out Halloween merch. I love Home Goods Halloween merch. Like, some people like going to At Home for Halloween merch, and I used to like At Home, but have you ever noticed that because they have so much like stuff and potpourri and all that stuff, things you buy there have a distinct At Home odor? I bought some lamps there and I had to return them because I couldn't get rid of the odor. It would not go away and it was giving me a headache. But yeah. At Home has started putting out Halloween merch too. And the reason I was going into the Halloween merch, it's related to knitting, I swear. Look it. Oh, I still have it on the hanger from the store because why not? Look it. It's knit, guys. It's knit. Isn't it cute? And it's reversible. So yes, yes. Home Goods has Halloween merch, and I now have a knit skeleton blanket. Skeletons meditating. It's so cool. I don't like the orange. Like, I don't like the orange. I wish it was green, but oh, it's so pretty. So I got a throw blanket and that mug, and I got a Dia de los Muertos mug. So yes, Halloween merch. So my acquisitions will slow down because I'll be buying Halloween stuff instead. Bought another habit. So yes, I wanted to show that. And finished objects. This weekend is the Utah yarn crawl, so the make-along's over. I can show you the whole shawl. And I did tell Maggie that I'm not posting pictures of the shawl because mine is wrong. So yeah, everybody, if you go look for the honeycomb shawl online, everybody's eyelets are bigger than mine. I did block it, so they are clearer now that it's been blocked, but they're still not good. I still don't know exactly what I did wrong. I think it has something to do with either my tension or my yarn overs. But this, because you guys didn't get to see, was clue 4. I like this a lot. And then my very first Pico hem. I think it's what it's called. Isn't that cute? It's cute. So yes, I made this. My very first test knit. It's completed. Now, like I said, I didn't post pictures. I don't know how to wear shawls. How do you do this? Is it this way? See, and I watch Andrea Mallory's videos, and she's always like, this is how you wear this shawl, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Is it, hold on, like that, and then like that, or something, and then you, like, maneuver it around like something, I don't know, like that, and then tuck this back over this way some more. Is that how it works? Is that how you do it? I don't know. I just like knitting them, you guys. I don't wear them. But yeah, isn't it cute? So I mentioned in the last video that I was thinking of donating this to charity, or like, and like doing like an auction it off and then donate the proceeds to charity, or like donating it somewhere. But here's my thing. 1, the eyelets aren't right. 2, there was a point in the pattern, because I've never done some of this stuff before, I didn't realize it was wrong. She fixed it, so it's fixed in the pattern now, but when I was testing it, I didn't know that this was wrong. Can you see? This is supposed to be in the back. And I did it right, like the rest of the rows were written correctly. It was just that first one that's messed up. And I didn't see the correction until I had already finished my shawl, and I decided not to take it back and fix it. So that's messed up. It's not that noticeable though. I mean, it is if you're looking for it. So I don't know if I feel comfortable like auctioning off something that's not perfect. But I was thinking, if nobody cares, I could give it away. And if you guys don't like the shawl, you could reuse the yarn for something. I don't know. It's 2 skeins of yarn. But I mean, whatever. And I made mine in DK weight. I mean, I do like this yarn. And like I said last video, I like Maggie's yarn. But it's just not my colorway taste. Like, I think it looks good. It's just not my taste, if that makes sense. So yeah, but it's just a little bitty shawl thing. But I don't know, it's cute. I like it. But I'm not gonna wear it, so I don't know what to do with it. Because I can't give it away because it's got mistakes in it, and I don't want to make people pay for something that has mistakes in it. I don't know. Okay. Other finished objects. I bought, can't remember if I showed you guys for acquisitions. I bought KnitPicks stuff. I didn't. It came the next day after my last video. Okay. So I bought KnitPicks Felici yarn. They just released new colors not too long ago. And I bought the color Bebop. And, oh, acquisitions. I have acquisitions. And I knit some socks. And I'm disappointed. Like, this is my first time actually knitting with Felici yarn. I think I showed you guys a while back that I bought some Felici in the Mermaid Tails colorway. I haven't knit with it yet. It's over there. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. But the colors changed. Now, I could see if I was using 2 different skeins, but I just bought one because it only takes me 50 grams to do a pair of socks, because this is the length that I like my socks. And I literally had, it's over there, I had like this much yarn left. So it's all I need. Not like this much yarn, but like a little bitty ball of yarn. It was like this big left over. So I only need 50 grams to do socks. But the color changed. So it's pink, gray, blue, wait, pink, gray, blue, gray, yellow. Pink, gray, blue, gray, yellow, right? What happened here? It changed. It changed. And then it went back to normal. But you see what I mean? The pink is missing. And I'm irritated. Like, it's fine that they don't match. It's fine. Because the bottoms mostly, yeah, the bottoms match. So that's all anybody would see if I was wearing some jeans or something, because yeah, no shoes. But this bothers me. So yeah, that's my review of Felici yarn. But yeah, I have this one too. This is Painted Hills. And yeah, I know it's yellow, but it's like a sunset-y kind of thing. So I think it'll be pretty. So yeah, that's finished object number 2. Stay. Okay. That's all for finished objects. Works in progress. I started off organized. I started these socks. Oh, I forgot. This is the Railway Cogs, or Cogs Railway pattern. I'll put it here. It's more of a, like, after I paid for the pattern and read through it, it's more of a tells you what to do, because it's literally like knit this and then slip this and then knit the next row and then slip like this, and that's the pattern. And I'm like, I paid, no offense, but I paid for this pattern. I expected like more detail than that, and it's just a pattern repeat, really. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was fun. And it looks cool. But anyway. Then I did the Black Candle Flame Hocus Pocus. Because I wanted, like, I got you guys doing the make along, and I was like, I should do something movie themed too. Even though I can't technically enter my own make along. But I was like, I want to make something too. And I started these socks, and it's the Black Flame Candle socks. And they're cute. And this is this is a variegated black and yellow and army green, like a camo kind of colorway. This is a one of a kind that I dyed. And then this is Grouch is Gonna Grouch, which is another one of my one of a kinds. And I actually was able to repeat this colorway, but then my dye broke a little bit. So then it started to turn blue, which was stupid. And yeah, but yeah, I can repeat this colorway. I like this green. I think it's really pretty. And it's got like a brown glaze to it. Like dirt, like Grouch, Oscar the Grouch, Sesame Street. Did you guys watch Sesame Street? Did you know Oscar the Grouch used to be a different color? Oh, and I also learned that Sesame Street was mostly created for African American children, so they had something enriching to watch on TV. The more you know. I didn't know that. I was watching, I can't remember, somebody posted a video about it, like a lady had done some research into, like, you know, the origins of Sesame Street. That's why it was created. Isn't that nifty? So much knowledge that I'm just not aware of. Sorry, I'm really thirsty today. Anyway, Black Flame Candle sock pattern. Here's my thing. I'm in the midst of frogging these because this is my first time doing toe-up socks, and I'm cool with, like, I like the thought of it. Like, it's toe-up's kind of cool, but and I don't know if it's just this particular pattern. I'm gonna have to find another toe-up sock pattern, but I think a lot of the issues I ran into were the pattern, though, because it would be like, do this, do this, do this. And then at the end of that little pattern block, it would say, on row such and such, like back here, start doing this. I'm like, but I just did all of that. Like, you should have put that, like, start doing such and such at row something before that next row started. Like before you're supposed to start doing it and not after you're supposed to start doing it. I know you're supposed to read patterns through before you actually start them. Kind of like a recipe. So you got all your stuff, like mise en place. Make sure all your stuff is laid out, like, in the order it needs to be. Like, don't start cooking some stir fry before you chop up the carrots and stuff super thin, because then, like, all your stuff's cooked before you put the carrots in. Like, reading, fundamental. Anyway, I was struggling. So between the toe up thing, and then I got really confused because this is the part where I'm supposed to start doing the heel stuff. Okay, socks. I've only done heel, flap, and gusset. Never done any other kind of heel. I got so confused where they were talking about doing the decreases and increases to get to the heel. I gave up. So between the pattern, doing stuff a little bit out of order, and trying to figure out how to start the heel on a toe-up sock, I gave up. So this is in the process of being frogged. And I'm still trying to stick to doing pattern socks. So then I started these socks. And I posted a picture on Instagram how I screwed them up, and I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to go with it and leave it screwed up. I changed my mind and started them over because it was bothering me. So I started them again. These are the Pink Nightmare socks. This pattern was gifted to me by Left Sock Best Sock, who, if you have downloaded the film reel sock pattern, same designer. So this is the Pink Nightmare socks, and it's based on the movie A Christmas Story. And I'm one of those weird people that doesn't watch The Christmas Story every year for Christmas, because, like, you know how, like, some channels run it like 24 hours around Christmas time. I liked A Christmas Story growing up, but I never understood why people were so obsessed with it. Like, maybe I'm in the wrong generation to get it. Like, I don't know. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my Christmas movie of choice. Christmas movie of choice is Gremlins. And but then as I grew up, my favorite Christmas movie was Bad Santa, because Billy Bob, love him. But anyway, off topic. These are the Pink Nightmare socks, and they're based on the bunny ears from the bunny costume. But look, guys, I did cables. So yeah, the first iteration of these socks, I screwed this part up, then I screwed this part up, then I screwed this part up. So I have frogged that and started over, and now they're perfect. Perfect. I'm about to start the heel on these. I did cables. Proud of myself. Although, question, are cables supposed to be tight? Because mine are tight and it's a struggle. So, like, I put the yarn in the back and then I work the stitches and then I go to work it off the cable needle and it's like get off the needle. Like, I know I'm a tight knitter, but because I want to do a cabled sweater, and if I'm gonna have to struggle like that, I don't know if I want to do a cabled sweater. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's my current work in progress in my Primrose Fiber Company bag, and I still want to get this tattooed. I want to get this tattooed. And she said, Rochelle said she would be cool with me getting this tattooed. I want to get this tattooed, but like, she has one that's got hands and it's got like a yarn ball. I think I want to get that. I want to get this, and like, because these are needles. So I'm gonna get this and then have like the yarn ball up here, kind of like floating above this. I think I'm gonna get this tattooed. I think it's gonna be my next tattoo. I just gotta figure out where, because I don't have any more room on the arms. Unless I get it like super small, but no, I don't want it super small. Maybe on my other leg, because I only have one tattoo on my legs. There you go. Or I could do a chest piece. I don't want hands on my boobs. That'd be weird. Okay, never mind. Tattoo ideas. Miss getting tattooed. Okay. I'm all over the place. It's been what, 10 minutes? We're good. Oh, and I have a giveaway. Just so you guys stay tuned. I have another giveaway because I like doing that. And I just decided it this morning. So yeah, okay. Whips. Okay, so my moon shawl, bright night shawl, my bright night shawl that I'm using my own yarn for, I had to frog back. I found a stitch that was messed up and it was making me crazy, but it was like on one of the increased or decreased rows or whatever, and I knew I would screw it up if I just tried to tink down to it, so I just frogged back and started over. So it's pointless to show it to you because I'm basically at the same point I was the last video because I've reknit all of that. I haven't worked on the Sunwash tank. I am currently, if you've been here for a bit, you've seen this multiple times. If you're new, you get to see it for the first time. So here we go. I've decided that I have to finish this. So I'm working on it again. This is the Swallow Sweater by Mansfield. That's the name on Ravelry. I can't remember what the designer's actual name is. That might be their name. Sorry, I had to sneeze and I was trying not to because I don't want to sneeze on my, So I started working on this again. I've made progress since I started working on it again. So like a little bit of progress, a little bit. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna wear it to Rhinebeck. It's almost like I have like a hand's worth to go before I can do the ribbing, and then sleeves. And I might make it short sleeved just to make my life simpler. But I don't mind doing sleeves because it's kind of like knitting a pair of socks. But I tried this on to see how much longer I need to make it, and oh, I love it. It fits so good. I am concerned though. This yarn is Quince & Company Chickadee. I am a little concerned. You see the halo it has? Yeah, you can see it. It's so soft. I'm worried this is gonna pill like crazy, but I don't know. I haven't worn any of my sweaters enough for them to pill yet, so this is the back. Yeah. I love this. I was trying to decide if I love it as much as I love my Copperhead tee. I think they're about equal. Oh, I love this. I hope this yarn doesn't pill a lot because I really like it and I kind of want to buy some more of it. So I have more of it, but I want to buy more colors. Speaking of which, do you guys remember the whole fiasco where I bought all of that Roan DK because I couldn't get the color right? I'm gonna have to give it away. Or not give it away. It's going in the D stash on the website because I finally blocked my farmhouse cardie and it's over there and I don't feel like getting up to get it. Okay, so this is my farmhouse cardie. It's long, it's got pockets. Here's my thing. I know I stopped doing the ribbing because I was tired of doing the ribbing. So I feel like part of it's my issue is the ribbing is supposed to be a little bit longer. So maybe it would lay better if it was longer this way. But the part that's messing up is here, like this bit. So I feel like maybe I needed to do like short rows or something to make this one section like lay different. Does that make sense? Would short rows do that? I don't know. This part doesn't lay well. And I have a feeling it's just me. And it's already bugging me. And then I would have to redo the sleeves because I made them too long. So after blocking, my sleeves are like, no. And this is supposed to be folded over. But one, I knit them too tight, which is why I was going to redo the sleeves. But even with it folded over, like this needs to be here. So I do need to redo the sleeves. And it kind of works out because where I was going to frog back to restart them is where I can end them. So yeah. But it's itchy. Take it off because it's itchy. Roan DK yarn is very soft. I don't understand. Maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm sensitive and I didn't realize I was sensitive because I don't wear my sweaters that often because I've only knit like, what, 3? Planetary sweater, Glen Barrows sweater, Copperhead tee. Yeah, I've only knit 3. So, and I've only worn the Glen Barrows sweater, which is mostly cotton. It's like cotton with merino blown into it. And then the planetary sweater is a little bit itchy, but I expected that. It's alpaca. So it's alpaca merino. So that's a little bit itchy, but I expected that one to be itchy. Like I knew that one was going to be itchy because the yarn feels a little itchy to me. But I wasn't expecting this to be itchy because like this doesn't feel itchy when I do this. It is when I have it on, which sucks so much. Cause I don't wear long sleeves because with my height, long sleeves are never quite long enough. I've talked about this. So I will always pretty much wear a t-shirt under like a cardigan, but the arms are itchy. Do you know how long? You guys know. This took me so long. And now I can like hardly wear it because it itches. And I'm sad about it. But with that said, all the Roan DK yarn is going into my D-stash because I'm not going to knit anything else with it. Which sucks because that purple. So yeah, that's going to help me with my acquisitions. I've got to stop buying yarn I haven't like knit with to make sure it's not going to be itchy. Like the Avena sweater I made that's Corriedale and merino. That one's a little bit itchy too. And I thought Corriedale was supposed to be comparable to merino, but that one's a little itchy too. It's not as itchy as this one, which I don't understand. And this is, I think it just says, is it merino or does it just say like American wool or something like that? I'll put it here. But yeah, so it's itchy. Not like super, oh my God, itchy, but if I'm wearing it for a little bit, I get kind of, Anyway, I'm disappointed. I am thinking of soaking it in like conditioner. Because I mean, I used wool wash, but now I'm thinking like maybe I should soak it in like some hair conditioner or something, and maybe that'll soften it up. Like if you guys have any tips, pop them below, because I would really like to wear this, even though the collar's weird for me. Maybe I should have added more stitches, like picked up more stitches so it would lay down. I don't know. The collar's bugging me. Like I feel like if I had like a couple more rows, or if I'd done like some short row. I don't know. Rambling. Okay. Disappointed in that. It's finished. It's blocked. I wove the ends in, and I'm sad about it. I'm sad about it. Anyway, I am thinking about doing a weekender sweater with this yarn that I bought. I showed this to you guys as an acquisition. This is the Madeline Tosh Work Sock Sport. And I looked into it because I told you guys that I heard that Madeline Tosh was discontinuing their sport weight, and I wasn't sure if it was all of their sport weights. Well, the reason I never heard of Work Sock Sport is this is discontinued. So knowing that, because I had only bought one, when I found out it was discontinued, I knit a swatch of it to see if I liked it, because I told you guys I was going to put it in a sweater. I did like it. I've lost my freaking swatch. So I can't show you my swatch to show you how it knits up. But I bought 4 more because I'm going to make a sweater. And I was thinking about making the weekender sweater because I like the collar detail, like the boat neck kind of ribbing. But then I have the weekender pattern and I have the weekender light pattern. This is sport weight. And I'm trying to like knit my swatch. I like the fabric. I'm trying to figure out the maths of it all. Cause like, do I use the DK pattern or do I use the fingering pattern with my gauge? I don't know. And then looking at both patterns, I was like, oh, this is a bottom up sweater, which gave me pause. And now I'm like, maybe I should look for a different pattern. Because then I was kind of thinking maybe like a cool v-neck, because I like v-necks, like make a v-neck raglan maybe. And then I was thinking I could use this to make the pavement sweater, because I've had that pattern for forever and haven't made it yet. And I think it would look cool as a pavement sweater. But then again, the maths of it all, because this isn't fingering weight and it's not sport. And I use my little gadgety thing to, you know, the wraps per inch tool, and this is definitely sport weight, but it could go either way. Like it's heavy fingering or it's a light DK, but which is what sport weight is, but it doesn't lean more towards the other. Kind of like, you know, Spin Cycle, their sport weight definitely leans fingering, you know. This isn't like that. This is true sport weight. And I want to make a sweater, but I need to find a pattern that I'm comfortable with, or figure out the maths. And I still need to sneeze. Sorry. You ever wish you could do that thing that Samantha on Bewitched did where you wiggle your nose? I can't do it, but if I wiggle my nose, I don't have to sneeze anymore. Anyway, that's so random. This is probably dragging because I'm like rambling, but whatever. It's okay. It's me. Y'all are used to it. If you've, you know, been here, you know, I ramble. Hence the thirst. Okay. Moving on. I got acquisitions. I have acquisitions. Grammar. Here's my monthly Yarnaceous skein. It is green this time. It's a very pretty minty green with like blue speckles and gold speckles and green speckles. And this one is It's Okay Girl and Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but isn't that pretty? That really pretty taupey color. Cute. Okay. And my Monster Stitches Progress Keeper and Stitch Marker. It comes with a sock set. I think I told you guys already, I ordered the Yarnaceous October boxes. So it's the October box, sock box, which is 1 sock skein per week in different bases. So I could try out different bases. And then there was another one that's like a mystery one, and I want to say it's a fade, so I ordered both of those. And then I have another one that I completely forgot I ordered that should be here sometime this week, but it's like It's her anniversary box. I forgot I ordered it, y'all. And so I got the notification that says, hey, this is on its way. And I was like, what? So technically, I have slowed down the acquisitions. It's all the stuff I pre-ordered that's randomly showing up now. I did order another Advent though. I said it a little bit ago, but I said I wasn't going to get it this year and I got it anyway. If you guys watched my solstice unboxing, I had gotten the Explorer Knits and Fibers box and I got the Magpie Fibers Celestial box last year. I got the Magpie Fibers box again. And I think I got the Explorer Knits and Fibers box again too. Did I? I think I did. Let me look. Where did I put the thing? Let me double check that, because I'm going to tell you guys false information, because then it's like, I'm going to have to do the whole like Christmas daily blogging thing again. So I'm just telling y'all that to let y'all know I am going to have to do the December daily blog again. Otherwise, the episodes are going to be super, super long while I show you guys all the crap that I unboxed. Did I buy the Explorer Knits box? Because I said I wasn't going to. I said I wasn't going to. I did. I bought 2. Can't stop, won't stop. I didn't mean, I can't say I didn't mean to, because I did it. I can't stop myself. But alright, in my defense, the dark and moody palettes get me. Like if you're doing like summer solstice and it's like yellows and oranges and cream, I don't want it. But when you're like doing like dark and moody, like grays and evergreen and like deep navy, and yes. And I bought another one. Woolberry. I'd never gotten a Woolberry Advent before. They are releasing a sock set box. I bought the sock set box because I like the color palette. It was like evergreen and like this really pretty wine color and this gorgeous blue color, and then one like snowy gray type palette. And can have lots to unbox in December. I warned y'all I was going to order this though, so I have no regrets. I have no regret, not a single regret. I ordered the Chalgu Forte needles. They're black. Well, all right, they're not black. They're made out of black wood. So they're kind of black. But here's what's cool. They're black with silver tips. And because I almost bought the Lantern Moon, because I think they're ebony, but they've got gold on them and I don't like gold. So I got the silver ones and it's Chalgu, so I know I like the tips. My only thing is I think they're 5-inch and my needles are 4-inch. I figured out that I prefer the 4-inch, but it's fine. And they come with stuff, and yeah, they were expensive. And it's my Christmas gift to myself. Like all the Advent boxes. All the Advent boxes, I'll say, are birthday gifts to myself, because my birthday is at the beginning of the month. So that's when all the Advent boxes will arrive. And then Christmas is at the end of the month. So it's a Christmas gift to myself. And I have no regrets. None. Not a single one. The cords swivel on these. And the swivel cords are available now. and I'm probably going to order a bunch of them to match the ones that I have for the twist cables, because I have all the red twist cables. So now I need to order a bunch of the swivel cables to match. Kind of like my Knitter's Pride Mindful set, I have the fixed cables and I have the swivel cables. So yes, I need to get that. But I will wait until the set comes before I'm like, must buy everything, because that's how I am. I mentioned it in my very first video. See something I like, buy all the things. So yes, I have made lots of expensive purchases. Yeah. And if I hadn't made those purchases, I could probably buy some new yarn to dye. Oops. Whatever, you only live once, right? You only live once. Could have bought a plane ticket. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fun. And I can't wait to show you guys when all the fun stuff starts coming in. So yes. Okay. Was I done with work in progress that's not knitting? I started. You guys have seen it on Instagram already, but I'm sharing anyway. Cross stitch. I messed up right there. That's not, there's too many stitches. And I'm not taking them out because then I'd have to take out this whole thing. I'm not doing it. And then I messed up right there where that one little black stitch is supposed to be over there, like one over. I messed that up and I'm gonna leave it because whatever. And the new, like, I gotta do 2 more skulls, and then I'm gonna start the next square that came out on Friday. The first, I think June 1st, they released the pattern that's the entire frame, and I didn't do it because June. But in the notes it said you really only needed to do the corner. So I've got my corner complete, and then I'm gradually working my way across. Every month you get like a week's break to like finish out. I think it ends in November, but it's like 1 clue every week. And then the last week of the month is your catch up week. So there's no clues. It's just catch up on your stuff. And then, but I'm having fun. Like, I find this extremely relaxing. And this is probably why my mom taught me cross stitch when I was in middle school, because it kept me occupied and not asking her 5 billion questions. The only thing that's missing from mine so far is I don't have any of the outlines in. Like, you can barely see the skulls because it's the same color as the fabric, but they're supposed to be outlined. And then there's like a skull and bone here that's supposed to be outlined. And then like her chest area is supposed to have an outline to it, and like face details on both of them. And he's supposed to have teeth. I haven't done any of that yet. I'm saving the fine detail work for the week that I'm supposed to be catching up on things, because I'm trying to stay caught up on like the main stuff, and then use the catch up weeks to work on the frame and do the details. That's the plan. That's the plan. But I mean, I've gotten further with this than the other one. So last year it was the classic horror house, and all I did was that. That's as far as I got. So, hey, progress, all right? And now that I realize that I am enjoying this, I ordered another one from a different designer, but it's got the same kind of thing to it. Let me show you. It's so cute. And then we will hop into acquisitions. Because I can't stop. Where's my Etsy? Where's my Etsy? Purchases. Patterns purchased. Wait, no, I want to see the thing. I need to see it so I can show it. There's a Beetlejuice house. You guys. Look it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I haven't looked at the, like, I ordered it's a pattern download on Etsy, and the Villainess Designs is the shop. Can I expand this? No. Okay. But yeah, Villainess Designs, and it's Villines, not like villain, like normal spelling. It's Villainess Designs. And I ordered the Beetlejuice house. Because originally, I guess it was a stitch along a couple of years ago, but I just came across it, and oh yes, so excited. Okay, I want to work on that one next. I've got to look at the materials list and see if I have all the colors I need, but I want to do that one. And I'm going to start, like, apparently people dye this fabric, the cross stitch fabric-y stuff, like cool colors and stuffs. I want to get one that's all like gray and spooky, instead of just like the plain color fabrics that you buy at like the fabric stores and stuff. Speaking of which, you know, I said I try not to go to Hobby Lobby but so often because I don't agree with their morals. They're getting worse, y'all. Hobby Lobby's no more. I'm done. Just have to drive a little bit further and go to Michael's. And I like Joann's too, but I feel like Joann's is overpriced. Because all their stuff, like, this is on sale. Like, this is the same price as it would be at another store. Like, it's not really a sale. You're trying to trick people. But I still go there for fabrics and things. But yeah, this Hobby Lobby's done. They're taking their religious stuff too far. I'm all for freedom of religion, and I support anybody's belief, like their right to believe whatever they want to believe. My big thing, and it's always been my thing, it was my thing when I was a kid, I don't think people should push their religion on other people. Like, you want to bring everybody into your fold. That's nice. But not everybody has to believe what you believe. That's not... It's my hill and I'll die on it. Or whatever that saying is. I don't believe you should push your beliefs on other people. Just like the whole, you know, Roe versus Wade issue. I feel the same about that. Everybody do your own thing. You're not harming other people. You know what I mean? It's your own personal choice, your own personal decisions. You should not shove those down everybody else's throats. That's my stance. The reason I don't talk about controversial issues, well, they shouldn't even be controversial, but the reason I don't talk about issues and things like that on here or on my Facebook, because like I read all the comments and stories that people post, but I don't talk about it personally because I don't feel like I haven't done the research. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get in arguments with people that have and they're like throwing facts at me that I'm then like, well, I didn't know that. Let me research that. Because then I feel stupid, even though I'm still going to believe what I believe. But that's why I don't talk about it, because I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to argue with people because I have anger issues. I don't want to argue with people because I get real mad and I hold grudges. I hold grudges like a champ. There are people I haven't talked to in years just because they said something to me the wrong way. And they're family. So they came at me wrong, cut them off. Because I hold grudges. I know I shouldn't, but I do. So I try not to bring up things that I know are topics that cause issues because I don't want to deal with it personally. But that's where I stand, just so you guys are aware. I think everybody should be able to do whatever the hell they want to do with their bodies, with what they believe. Just don't push it on other people. Not everybody has to be like you. There, said what I said. Anyway, acquisitions, you ready? Let me... Thirsty. Stranger Things. So much. Okay. Where'd I put it? Bumblebee Acres. You guys know I like that coquette sock base, right? Because I showed you guys the Stephen King sets. And you guys know I like Bumblebee Acres because they are what I'm giving away. Like, I like it, but I'm giving it away because I want to share the wealth. Bumblebee Acres. Stranger Things. Hellfire Club with D&D Mini. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Upside Down with the Time's Up Mini. And my favorite, because blue. This is Stranger Things with the Hawkins Curse Mini. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And before I go into the other Bumblebee Acres, Lila Styles. Okay. Dude, Eddie Munson. Eddie Munson. Look, he's like my favorite character. Like, all right. I've watched Stranger Things since it started. I love it. Every year that it comes back out, I rewatch the whole thing because I love it. It's like all the 80s movies from my childhood combined with awesome music. Like even like the Stranger Things theme song, I have it like saved in my Apple Music library. I love that kind of techno-y vibe, like 80s school, like new wave techno. Love it. Anyway, Hellfire Club. And dude, if y'all watched it yet, have y'all watched it yet? Have y'all watched it yet? I just want to know if you are unfamiliar with Metallica. Because I'm not going to do spoilers, but well, that is a spoiler. Metallica is involved. If you're not familiar with Metallica, does it hit different? I just want to know, because I am familiar with Metallica, and the minute I recognized the song, I was like, hell yeah! And I like cheered. I was like, yes! And then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, if you don't know Metallica and you don't know the name of the song, maybe you're just like, whatever. Like, I want to know. I want somebody that doesn't know Metallica to tell me if that hit different for them. I just want to know. Curious. Because I love Metallica. Old Metallica, like Black Album and prior. Newer Metallica, I'm just kind of like, It could be good now. I don't know. I haven't listened to anything really since the Black Album. I just kind of like, all I listen to now is old school. Like I listen to the classic heavy metal station. Cause I'm like heavy, like my Apple thing. If you look at the history, it's like classic metal, 90s alternative, goth industrial. Like, that's all it is. Nothing new. You name artists now today, and the only person I'd recognize was Billie Eilish because I love Billie Eilish. But yeah, anyway. Oh, and I got. I don't even use yarn sleeves. I don't use them. But remember the bag? Where'd she find this fabric? Anyway, so I got one of those, and she threw in another one, and it's blue. Wasn't that nice of her? Lila Styles, guys. Okay. I just had to show you guys like Stranger Things. And actually, you know what? It's got inside. I'm gonna put these in here because it's some Stranger Things stuff. Fit. 3 success. To count. Come on, guys. Sesame Street. Okay. Strange Things. And back to Bumblebee Acres. I also joined the Stephen King Club. I think I mentioned you guys I was going to join the Stephen King Club, and I ordered 1 month, and I actually had to look it up because I didn't know what it was. This is the Larry Underwood. And I was like, I've never heard of that book. Is that a movie? Like, what is Larry Underwood? And he's a character from The Stand. I haven't read The Stand. I told you guys I haven't read all the Stephen King books. I haven't read The Stand. I've seen the movie. Or not really the movie. The TV series from the 80s. I didn't watch the new one. I tried. I won't say I didn't watch it. I watched the first 2 episodes and was like, eh. But yeah. Because it's religious. And I don't do that. But I might watch it. Give me something to watch. Maybe I will watch it. Rambling. Okay. I like it. It's not really, I mean, it's not really my colorway taste. It's dark and moody, but then this kind of throws it off a little bit. This bit of tan. I don't know. I haven't decided if I like it or not. I think it would be pretty as socks though. But anyway, so that's my Stephen King one, and it came with a button. And I thought it was going to be over because, like I said, it's been running for like a year and it's not over yet. So I went ahead and ordered the next month. So we'll see what that looks like. And so the Summer Sock Camp Bumblebee Acres sock set was the Firefly sock set. And I can't remember the exact wording of it. I think it was like campfires and fireflies or something like that. It was very bright. It was very bright. They dyed another Firefly sock set, but this one is Catching Fireflies, and I like it better. And it's Catching Fireflies and Midnight, which is, yeah, purpley, but I like it better. So I got that. And that's it for Bumblebee Acres. And then I did a pre-order with Woolens and Nosh stripies. This is the Spectrum colorway. And I can't remember if it's 100% of the proceeds or a percentage of the proceeds go to LGBTQ, I can't remember the whole thing of it. Is it LGBTQ plus? I don't remember the whole thing of it, but I'll look it up on the website and put it here. It goes to charity. I thought it was really pretty. I got that in stripes. So add that. What else? KnitPicks. I ordered these I ordered these yarns to see what they look like in person because I was thinking about making a sweater with speckled yarn. They're just going to be socks because I'm not going to use them in a sweater. I'm not sure how I feel about KnitPicks yarn. Like this Felici, it's alright. I don't get why everybody's like, oh, Felici. It's okay. It's alright. I'll stick with my mustache yarns. But it feels, maybe I just need to wash it. It just feels stiff. And it says, oh, that's why. It's superwash fine Highland wool. It's not merino wool. It's Highland. That's why. What's this one? This one's merino. It still feels a little, oh, because it's 75-25. Never mind. Never mind. I was bashing it for no reason. Highland wool, I think I mentioned it before. I've dyed Highland wool before and I'm not a fan. It's a little too for me. I don't know. Words. But the reason I went on a KnitPicks ordering spree is because they had roving and I need practice wool. And I'm not going to drive all the way out to Fancy Fibers every time I need some. So I bought wool to practice my spinning with. And surprisingly, this is also Highland wool. Practice. And I won't care if I mess it up because it's the Highland wool. It actually feels softer like this than it does in this Skein. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I was surprised by, look at the different colors. But this is wool of the Andes. Am I allergic to this? Maybe that, why am I suddenly stuffy? Am I allergic to wool? I know for years I thought I was because I was like, oh, pea coats are itchy, but it's because of the pea coat, you know, it's itchy. But no, I'm not allergic to wool because I've worn my sweater. It's fine. Something over here is making me sniffly though. Anyway, look at the colors. I feel like I'm gonna like this. I don't know. But look at it. Got the red auburny colors in there. I don't know. I was not expecting to like this color, which is why I ordered it, because I was like, I'll just use this for practice. And then I got a blue. Oh, you know what? It's cedar. Maybe I'm allergic to cedar. Because I put, like, to keep, like, I don't have bugs in the house or anything, but I'm always paranoid. So I keep cedar sachets. Maybe I don't. Texas has cedar pollen everywhere. Maybe I'm allergic to cedar. Huh. Lavender does the same thing, right? As cedar. I should switch out the cedar to lavender. Maybe I won't be so sniffly all the time, because I have cedar sachets all over the house to keep bugs away, because I don't want to bring in like a pesticide guy. Maybe I'm allergic to cedar. Anyway, y'all don't care. Okay. So, and then I got this one. Look at that red. Look at the red. So I got these to practice my spinning on, and they were like, what, $7 or $8? Cheapish. And there's lots of it. Does it say? It doesn't say. But I practice my spinning with this. And then I got a gray. I like the gray. It's got blue in it. Can you see it? But yeah, spinning practice. KnitPicks. All right. Oh. Hobbii had a sale on Happy Feet yarn. So I got one of these, and I ordered another skein of that mohair that I showed you guys last time. Cause after looking at the, after looking at the yardage requirements for the rocket tee, I needed another skein of mohair. So I ordered another skein of that mohair, and they were having a sale. So I picked this up too. And I think it's non-superwash, because it just says 75% wool, 25% nylon, and it's got like the little don't wash symbol on it. But yeah, I figured this would be fun to knit up with socks. So I got this, and it was like $3 on sale. So yeah. And I mentioned last time that West 7th Wool had a colorway that was like clouds with rainbows. This is it. And if I can find it, Amy knit socks out of it. So I'm gonna like plug a picture in so you guys can see how it knits up. But I went back for it and I picked it up. And while I was there, I got Rainbow Bright. And it's got black speckles. But I just thought it was really, really pretty. I picked this up because West 7th Wool. And I believe that is it for the Yarny acquisitions and whatnots. And then I got some books, because I haven't been book shopping in a while. And I was like, you know, I need some reference guides, reference materials. I want to expand my knitting, because after messing up those, the holes, what are they called? The eyelets. After I messed up the eyelets, I was like, I need more practice. So I bought this book, and I'm returning it because I was expecting lots of this section, which is like info and details on like yarn and construction and all that stuff. But what I ended up with, and you can actually see it from here, this is what I expected. This is all the stuff that I got that I didn't want. So I thought this was like a reference book. And it is, but it's primarily patterns. It's a lot of patterns in here. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, awesome. And you get a little knowledge on like yarn. But it's the ultimate guide to choosing, using, and enjoying yarn. But it's a bunch of patterns. I don't need more. Well, I do need patterns, but I wasn't looking for patterns. I was looking for like yarn details. But I have that Fleece and Fiber source book, so that's just going to be my guide. I'm returning this. This was also recommended. 200 Fair Owl motifs. I'm returning this as well. I like the book. I like the way it's set up. Very colorful, gives you options. And I like it's got the pages where it gives all the stuffs, and like then you have a page with the detail on it. I love the way this book is set up. The thing is, there are only maybe 5 of these motifs that I would actually use. So I'm returning this. Sticking with my, what's that book? The Alternates book. That's my style. I'm going to keep that one. And then I got 52 Weeks of Socks. You guys have probably seen the 52 Weeks of Shawls book. And I think this one came out before the Shawls book, I think. But it's available in paperback now, and it was only $12 on Amazon. So, and I already know there's a couple pairs of socks in here that I want to make, which makes the purchase worthwhile. So $12.99. Let me see if I can find them real quick. There's just one pair of like slippers. There they are. They just want me to make them real bad. Look at those. They just look cool. Those are the Hestia slippers. I want to make them. So this makes it worth it. And then this book was recommended. So it's just a stitch dictionary. And I already have a knitting stitch dictionary, but it's like one of the like little bitty ones you get at like Barnes and Noble. It's useful, but this is better. It's got all the stuffs. So this will be fun. And then I was watching Andrea Mallory, and I couldn't find 2 of the books she mentioned, but I was able to find this one. Trying to get a little spinning help, because who knows when I'm gonna have the time or the desire to drive super far to take a class. So I got this, and it is what I was thinking, or what I was looking for. It's a reference guide. That's what I wanted. So yes, gonna read this. It's gonna be fun. I think that's it. I think that's everything. So yeah. Next time, I'm hoping to have some knitting finished, maybe those cabled socks at least. I'm hoping the swallow sweater will be finished, but it probably won't be. And then I will show the Yarnaceous anniversary box, because that'll be here. And I think that's the only yarny thing that's on its way. Because I said I was going to stop at the acquisitions, and I kind of sort of did. Because Stranger Things was a pre-order. All right, the KnitPicks wasn't, that was an acquisition. But a lot of the stuff was pre-ordered. The Spectrum was a pre-order. This box set is going to come as a pre-order. All the other stuff I have on the way is pre-orders. Most of it won't be here until either October or December. So I don't think there's anything else on the way. I am going to buy more yarn, or I'm going to dye it. I haven't decided yet. I'm leaning towards buying it because I want it to be solid colored. I don't want it to have any variation. I don't want to have to alternate skeins, but I haven't completely decided. But only if I get approved to test knit the Allie's tee. I applied to test knit Allie's tee. So if I get approved, I will buy more yarn, because I don't have enough of a sweater quantity to do that one. I already have my contrast color. I already know I'm going to use my contrast color. I just need a sweater quantity of the main color. And I'm kind of leaning towards buying some KnitPicks yarn for that, but I don't know. Like either the Moonstone Heather or the Dove Heather. But I haven't decided. Anyway, that's all I got. I think that's it. A sneeze did happen. I knew it was coming. Cedar. Maybe it's cedar. I'm going to try to get rid of all the cedar. I got to find all of it. It's everywhere. I'm going to find all the cedar and see if this breathing thing gets better. Wouldn't it suck if I've been allergic to cedar this whole time and it was all my fault? Anyway, last thing. Told you I was going to get to it. Giveaway. Ready? Ready? It's a giveaway and an acquisition. Katriinkles, however you want to say it. Katriinkles. Wait, hold on. Katriinkles. Can you see it? Katriinkles. It's not going to focus or nothing. It's a yarn cutter. You guys! It's a yarn cutter. So, I bought one for y'all. So I bought a yarn cutter for you guys. I'm keeping this one because I like the way that lighter wood gives it like a little bit more character. So I got one for you guys. It's so freaking cute. And including with it, I'm going to include this one-of-a-kind cinematic Skeins yarn. This is 8515 high twist. I haven't changed my yarn labels yet because I still have some of these left over. And this was just a colorway experiment. So this is 8515 high twist, 2-ply, and it's 394 yards. So we're gonna get this and a little shark guy. So a little Katriinkles shark guy. So skinny yarn and a yarn cutter. It's so freaking cute. It's so cute. Yay. Okay. And to enter, tell me your favorite water movie. Yeah, a movie with water in it. So there's Jaws, there's Orca, there's Piranha, Blue Lagoon. There's water in that. Water World. I don't know. That can't be your favorite movie because it's, I mean, it is fun. Dennis Hopper. I'm just saying. Tell me your favorite water themed movie and we will do a random drawing and you get a skein of my yarn and this Katriinkles yarn cutter that's shaped like a shark for Shark Week because that's awesome. And I will do the drawing on Saturday. Let's go for Saturday. Hold on. Let's go for Saturday. And then maybe my box will be here and I can show you my box at the same time. That sounds dirty. Okay. Calendar. Where's the calendar? Is there a calendar? There's a calendar. Because Shark Week is the last month of July, right? Yeah. Or is it this week? I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't have that channel anymore. I don't get to watch Shark Week videos. 23rd. Okay, we'll do a drawing on the 23rd for the yarn and the shark yarn cutter. And yeah, and it's just one skein of yarn. I'll leave that open to international too. I will ship international to you. How about that? All right, giveaway, water movies. I was gonna say shark movies, but there's only so many. And you better not. I will nullify your entry if you say Sharknado, because no, a real movie. Just not bashing you if you enjoy those. They're stupid. They're so stupid. But to each their own. But you're not allowed to say that's your favorite water-themed movie. You're not allowed. I do not allow it. You shall not pass. Anyway, happy knitting, you guys. Have a good week. And I will talk to you guys on Saturday.